Hello! Welcome back to Speak English Fluently.
Hi, everyone. We're really happy you're here with us today.
I'm Adam.
And I'm Anna. On this channel, we help you improve your English with real, natural conversations.
Today, we're going to talk about daily habits. A simple but very important topic.
Before we start, please remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel. It helps us a lot.
All right, Anna. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. And you, Adam?
I'm good, but a little sleepy.
Sleepy? Why are you sleepy today?
Well, I stayed up late last night watching a documentary. Probably not the best idea.
Oh no, I went to bed early, so I feel fresh today.
Lucky you. But okay, talking about our morning is a nice warm-up. Let's move to today's topic, our daily habits.
Good idea. Where should we start?
Let's start with the morning, Anna. Morning habits say a lot about how our day is going to be. So let me ask you, what's the very first thing you usually do when you wake up?
The first thing, well, honestly, Adam, I always check my phone. I know it's not the best habit, but I like to see the time and check my messages.
Don't worry, Anna. You're not alone. A lot of people do that. But for me, I try not to touch my phone in the morning. I usually get out of bed immediately and drink a big glass of water.
That's actually a really good habit. I wish I could do that. Maybe you can teach me how to stop checking my phone first thing in the morning.
Maybe. But let's continue. After checking your phone, what do you do next?
Next, I usually stretch a little. Just 1 or 2 minutes of stretching to wake up my body. Then I open the window to get some fresh air.
Nice. I like opening the window in the morning too. Fresh air helps you feel awake quickly.
Exactly. And after that, I go straight to the kitchen to make breakfast. What about you, Adam? Do you eat breakfast early?
Yes, I do. Breakfast is important for me. I make coffee first. You know I can't function without it. And then I usually eat eggs or oatmeal. Something simple, but healthy.
You always talk about your coffee, Adam. I think coffee is your number 1 daily habit.
Guilty, yes, it is. Okay, let's ask an interesting question. Do you exercise in the morning, Anna?
I try, but not every day. Maybe 2 or 3 times a week. Sometimes I do a 10-minute workout, and sometimes I go for a short walk.
That's great. Even a short walk is a good habit. I think a lot of learners want to talk about exercise, so this is useful.
Yes, and morning exercise is a common daily habit for many people. Even if it's just stretching or a quick workout, it helps start the day right.
True. All right, let's move to one more morning habit before we go to the next part. What time do you usually start your work or your day, Anna?
I usually start around 9 a.m. So I finish breakfast, take a quick shower, get dressed, and then I'm ready.
Sounds like a good routine. Okay, this gives us a clear picture of your morning habits, Anna.
Absolutely, Adam.
All right, Anna. We talked about morning habits. Now let's move to what happens during the day. Let me ask you this. What's the first thing you usually do when you start your work?
Good question. Well, Adam, when I start working, I always make a small to-do list, just the top 3 tasks I want to finish before lunch. It helps me stay focused.
That's a smart habit. I should probably start doing that too. Usually, I open my laptop and check my emails, which is not always a good idea.
Yeah, checking emails first can make the morning stressful, but it's normal. Many people do it.
True. What about breaks, Anna? Do you take a break during the day?
Yes, I take a 5-minute break every hour. I stand up, stretch, or walk a little. It keeps my energy high. How about you, Adam?
Honestly, I forget to take breaks. Sometimes I work for 2 or 3 hours without stopping.
Oh no, Adam, that's not healthy. You need breaks, especially if you sit all day.
I know. I'll try to follow your system. 5 minutes every hour. Sounds simple.
It is, and it really helps.
Okay, let's talk about lunch habits, Anna. What do you usually eat for lunch?
It depends, but I try to eat something light. Maybe a salad, a sandwich, or some soup. If I eat something heavy, I feel sleepy afterward.
I completely understand. Sometimes I make a healthy lunch, but other times I just grab something quick because I'm busy.
That happens to all of us, but eating well during the day is important. It keeps your mind sharp.
That's true. Now, let's talk about a habit many people have during the day, checking social media.
Oh, yes, that's a big one. I try not to check my phone too much, but it's hard. Sometimes I check Instagram during my break.
Same here, Anna. I tell myself I'll check for 1 minute, and suddenly 10 minutes are gone.
Exactly. It's a habit that's hard to control.
Do you have any habit that helps you stay productive in the afternoon?
Yes, around 3 p.m., I like to drink tea and listen to soft music. It helps me relax and continue working with more focus.
Tea time. That sounds nice. I usually drink another coffee in the afternoon, which is probably not the best idea, but it keeps me awake.
Adam and his coffee. But yes, afternoon habits are important. Even small things like organizing your desk or taking a short walk can improve your day.
Absolutely. All right, Anna. Now let's talk about evening habits. I think evenings are very important because they help us relax after a long day. So tell me, what's the first thing you usually do when you finish work?
Mm, when I finish work, I like to take a short break. I usually sit on the couch for a few minutes and breathe deeply. It helps me switch my mind from work mode to home mode.
That sounds really nice, Anna. I actually do something similar. When I finish working, I take a quick walk outside. Fresh air helps me relax.
That's a great habit, Adam. Sometimes I do that too, especially when the weather is good.
So, after you rest a little, what's next for you?
Well, I usually start preparing dinner. I like cooking. It's relaxing for me. Sometimes I make pasta, sometimes rice with vegetables. Simple things, but delicious.
You always make your food sound so good, Anna. I think you should open a small restaurant one day.
Maybe, but honestly, cooking is one of my favorite evening habits. It helps me slow down.
For me, I don't cook every day. Sometimes I cook, but other days I just order something quick, especially when I'm tired.
That's normal. Not everyone has the energy to cook after work. What do you usually eat when you order food?
Mostly something light, maybe a salad or a sandwich. Nothing too heavy at night.
Smart choice. Eating heavy food at night makes it harder to sleep.
Exactly. Now, let's talk about something everyone does in the evening. Relaxing. Anna, how do you relax after dinner?
I usually watch a short TV show or listen to music. Sometimes I read a book if I'm in the mood. It depends on the day.
Reading. That's a good habit. I try to read in the evening too, but sometimes I just end up watching YouTube videos.
Same here. Some evenings I plan to read, but then I watch videos or scroll on my phone instead.
It happens to all of us. Speaking of phones, do you try to avoid your phone before bed?
I try, but it's difficult. I heard it's good to stop using your phone at least 30 minutes before sleeping.
Yes, I've heard that too. But honestly, I'm not very good at following that rule.
Don't worry, Adam. Most people have the same problem.
All right, let's talk about night routines. What do you usually do before going to sleep?
Before bed, I clean my face, brush my teeth, and prepare things for the next day, like choosing my clothes or writing a quick list for tomorrow. It makes my morning easier.
That's a great habit. I usually do something similar. I like to tidy up my desk so it looks clean in the morning.
A clean space helps you start the next day better.
Absolutely. And after that, do you go to bed early or late?
I try to sleep around 10:30 or 11. What about you, Adam?
I sleep a bit later, usually around midnight. I know I should sleep earlier, but I'm working on that.
Sleep is important. It's one of the key daily habits.
All right, Anna. We talked about evening routines, but now let's go a little deeper and discuss night habits. You know, the things people do right before they sleep and how they reflect on their day.
Yes, night habits are really interesting, Adam, because they can completely change how you feel the next morning. So, what about you? Do you have any special habit before sleeping?
Actually, yes. One thing I always try to do is turn off all bright lights about an hour before bed. I use soft, warm lights instead. It helps my mind relax.
Oh, that's a really good idea. I think soft lighting makes the room feel calm and peaceful. Maybe I should try that too.
You should. And another habit I have, I spend a few minutes thinking about my day. What went well, what I learned, and what I need to improve.
Ah, like a small reflection. I love that. Reflecting on your day helps you grow and understand yourself better.
Exactly. How about you, Anna? Do you reflect on your day at night?
Yes, but I do it in a different way. I like to write 3 short sentences in a small notebook. One good thing that happened today, one thing I'm grateful for, one thing I want to improve tomorrow. It's simple, but it really helps me stay positive.
That's amazing, Anna. Writing things down is very powerful. Maybe I should start doing that too instead of only thinking in my head.
You should try it. It takes less than 2 minutes.
Okay, now I'm curious. Do you have any special habit to help you relax at night?
Yes, sometimes I listen to calming music or nature sounds like rain or ocean waves. It helps me disconnect from the busy day.
Nature sounds. I love those, especially rain sounds. They make me sleepy in just a few minutes.
Same here, Adam. It feels like the world slows down.
Do you ever drink something warm at night, like tea or warm milk?
Yes, I drink herbal tea sometimes, especially chamomile. It helps me relax. What about you?
I drink warm water with lemon. It's simple, but it makes me feel clean and calm before bed.
Oh, that's healthy. I should try that.
Now let's talk about preparing for tomorrow. Do you plan your next day at night?
A little bit, yes. I check my schedule, look at my tasks, and choose the most important ones.
It makes my morning less stressful.
That's smart. I usually plan my next day in the morning, but I think planning at night saves more time.
Definitely. It also helps you sleep better because your mind is clear.
That's true. And speaking of sleep, how long do you usually sleep?
I try to get between 7 and 8 hours. What about you, Adam?
I aim for the same, but sometimes I sleep less. I know it's not good, but I'm trying to improve my sleeping habits.
Sleep is one of the most important daily habits. Without good sleep, the whole routine falls apart.
Absolutely. All right, Anna, we've talked about morning habits, daytime habits, evening routines, and even night reflections. It feels like we covered a full day, from sunrise to bedtime.
Yes, Adam, it was a complete journey. And honestly, I think daily habits say a lot about a person. They shape our days, our productivity, and even our mood.
Exactly. And I think one important point for our listeners is this. You don't need perfect habits. You just need consistent ones.
Well said, Adam. Even small habits like drinking water, taking breaks, or preparing for tomorrow can make a big difference over time.
Absolutely. And I also want to remind everyone that daily habits are personal. What works for Anna might not work for me. And what works for me might not work for you.
Right. The key is to find habits that help you live better, feel better, and stay balanced.
Anna, before we finish, let me ask you one last question. If you had to choose one habit that changed your life the most, what would it be?
Good question. I think the habit that changed my life is writing a small reflection every night. It keeps me grateful, focused, and calm. What about you, Adam?
For me, it's definitely taking short breaks during the day. It boosts my energy and helps me stay productive without feeling tired.
Those are great habits. And we hope our viewers think about their own habits after watching this.
Exactly. And now it's your turn, everyone watching. We want to hear from you.
Yes. Tell us in the comments, what is one daily habit you want to improve this week?
We love reading your answers, and who knows, maybe you'll inspire someone else.
And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Speak English Fluently for more real English conversations.
Thank you so much for spending your time with us today.
Take care, keep practicing, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Bye, everyone.
Bye!